Andy Gregory and I'm excited to be at Reged in Penrith. I'm just about to cook with Peter Sidwell at his cooking school. I'll meet you in there. It's Andy Gregory, I'm with Peter Sidwell at Peter Sidwell's Simply Good Cookery School, Reged, Penrith. We're now going to do Vietnamese chicken.
Vietnamese chicken. Have you eaten much Vietnamese food?
I can't say I have, no.
Okay, right. For me, it's full of flavour. It's powerful flavours. And this is the theme around what we're trying to do in January. Pound for pound. You know, the foundation of success, I believe, is big, strong flavours, because then you're not craving stuff. When you eat something that there's just doesn't satisfy, you then start looking. You then start craving. Oh, are there any biscuits left from Christmas? You know, and things like that. And whereas I think these recipes are powerful in flavour, not heat, just full flavoured. So Vietnamese food is very light, very fragrant, very strong in flavour. So we're going to use things like limes, soy sauce, chili, mint. That's a classic combination. And we're going to make a slaw. So something nice and fresh and clean. Yeah. But we need to get the chicken in first. So
slaw? What is
slaw? Think coleslaw, yeah?
Oh, coleslaw.
Without mayonnaise.
Yeah, right, okay.
We're going to dress it in something instead. So I've got 3 pieces of chicken.
What does the cole in coleslaw mean? What is that?
I have no idea.
It's a good question, that, isn't
it? It is. Maybe your listeners will answer it for you. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is I would like you to slice me some ginger.
Ginger, yeah.
I'm not going to eat this. This is to perfume the chicken. So you can just, that piece there, I just want that in like 1/2 centimetre slices.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you some garlic as well.
Ginga 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 ginga. Do you remember that song?
What's that?
Do you remember that song from the 90s? Ginga ginga ginga.
Yeah.
It just reminded me just ginger there. I think it was. I can't remember. Who was that song by?
Okay. You don't need to peel it. I did say that to you.
You don't mind these bits being?
No, because it's only for perfume. It's all right now. Keep going.
Little blocks.
Slices, yeah.
Slices. Okay.
Right. When you're chopping, use the whole of the knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Like this.
Good. Right, hang on. Put it all on there.
Yeah.
And then I want you to take the garlic, and you know how don't need that bit. Take the garlic. All I need you to do is just put the knife on there. Boom.
Yeah.
Crush it. Yeah. It's perfume. It's not ingredients. That's it. Okay. And then that one, and that one, and that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. So while you're doing that, I'm just going to take these chicken breasts, and I'm going to cut 1/2 centimetre slices into the top. Okay. And this means we'll get lots of flavour into the chicken.
Yeah.
Okay?
Now, the thing is, with raw chicken,
Yeah.
whenever I even go near it, I wash my hands afterwards. Of
course.
What's the crack with that? So how do you make sure? Because they say that contamination is a big problem with this.
You have to be careful all the time.
Yeah.
You know, wash your hands straight afterwards. Even the packaging, you need to be very careful.
Yeah.
You know, and
red meat's not a problem, is it? Red meat's
all meats, all raw meats.
Oh.
You need to be careful. Okay. So ginger and garlic.
Yeah.
Just lay that on there for me. Okay.
Super.
And the peelings as well is fine.
Yeah.
Turn them up so that the slice side is facing upwards, so we can get flavour. This is all flavour, you see. I don't want to lose any of that flavour. And those cuts, put them over the ingredients, yeah?
Yeah.
So as that cooks, all the heat is going to go up through the chicken, so you've already got chicken that's tasting good. Right, I know you love my ovens.
Yes, I
So
do.
can you put that in the oven for me? That's going to cook. That's going to take about 15 minutes to 20 minutes to cook right the way through.
If you haven't seen this, you've got to see it now. You'll want one of these at home. It's a Neef. Look at that! Look at that. Oh, sorry, I was a bit rough there. Sorry, the 500 quid. Sorry, Peter.
That's all right. Right. Let's go wash our hands because we've had raw chicken. Yeah. So chicken's in the oven. That's going to take about 20 minutes to cook. So while we're doing that, we're going to do a slaw. So this is Look, a bit like a stir fry, if I'm honest, but done really, really thin, so it's nice and, it's nice to eat. It's nice and crispy and crunchy, and good, full of flavour. So, a little bit of white cabbage. So we'll get this one going. So you fancy your chances on a bit of a chop off?
Chop off?
Yeah.
I don't really, because you're super quick and I'm not. I'll chop one of my fingers off. I can beat you at doing that, probably.
Okay, so cabbage, you see that bit there? That's the core. You don't want that bit. So cut a V there and get rid of that bit. That's it. Pull that piece out.
Yeah.
Get rid of that. Put that to one side. Right, okay. So. Oops. I thought we'd start it.
Most of mine's on the floor. You are the winner.
Okay.
Peter Sidwell is the winner.
So nice and finely chopped, so it's all the same thickness, yeah?
Yeah.
It's quite important.
Yeah.
Shredded. Alright?
Do you want to finish mine off?
Not really.
You're all here till midnight.
Okay, so should we just pop that to one side? Okay. Let's move on to a new vegetable. Maybe the cabbage is not for you. Maybe it's about a pepper. Okay? So we'll go with the pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Do peppers.
So a nice orange pepper, nice bit of sweetness. So if you want to chop, use the knife. Yeah? Roll the knife through the pepper. Use the sharpness of the knife. Okay? So you get two fingers like that and one at the front. And that front finger is your guide. Okay? So the back two fingers you hold the ingredient and the front one is your guide.
Yeah. But it takes, I've tried that at home doing it the proper way with the finger as a guide, but it does take a lot of
It's practice.
practice, yeah.
And confidence.
Yeah.
And just get used to it really and just keep practicing. And things like this, lots of chopping involved, mean you can practice. And the more you do it, the thinner it'll be. You need a good knife for it as well. You can't mess about with, knives that just aren't sharp.
Do peppers give a lot of flavour to dishes? Or are they just there to bulk them out?
No, there's plenty of flavour and texture.
Really?
Yeah. So we're going to do a red onion. So we've not got, I think a white onion would be too strong for this dish, so a red one gives lots of colour.
Yeah.
And it gives a nice sweetness, and it's good for chopping. Are you ready? Right, come on, you can do this.
I can do this.
I'm with you here.
You told me how to chop an onion.
Did.
Got Cockermouth Food Factory.
I did indeed, so I'm going to see if you've listened.
So, yeah, I know what to do.
But we just want slices this time, we don't want it finely dicing. Okay?
Just
so,
like little
really important.
half rings.
Yeah, hold that core on. That is the bit that helps you keep it all together while you slice
Because
it.
I'm amazed at the amount of people, home cooks, who don't know how to chop an onion. So you keep that on, and I'll show you what to do.
Everybody who comes to the cookery school here wants to learn how to chop an onion
You get the
properly.
knife as close as you can,
What do you do?
the end of the knife to it, and then just go down, but don't chop the whole thing. And that will keep it together, won't it?
It is. Do you know what? If the radio pans out, if it all goes wrong,
I can be a
you
chef.
could move into this. You could be a TV chef. As long as you've got a good editor.
And then just chop it. You just chop it.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing at the moment. Nothing like what I'm doing, but
Yeah, but then see, then I just chop the end off, and that'll be
Yeah, but look what I've done. That's what I wanted.
I'll be like that. Watch.
No, other way around. Chop that.
But then it'll be diced.
But what else are you gonna do? Look.
Oh, it's gone a bit wrong, isn't it?
Why don't you just dice it? I know that's what you wanted to do, isn't it?
But if I chop that there, that will go the same as your bits, will it not?
Yeah, but
It will.
yeah, all right. Go on, go for your laugh, son. I have never seen anyone chop an onion like that before.
Well, you live and learn, Peter. You learn something new. Oh no, you're right. It's not gone right. It's not gone well at all. Look at this state.
Right, we don't need...
just follow the way Peter.
All right.
Ignore my technique.
Okay, let's pray that they edit that bit out. Yeah.
No, we'll leave it in. Do you eat these or not?
No, I'll just put them over there. It's
Okay.
fine. I think we can move forward. Spring onions might be more your vegetable.
Right.
Okay, so spring onions, beautiful raw. Okay, cut the top off. Get rid of that bit.
Yeah.
And then I want you to cut at a nice angle like that, nice and thin. Yeah. All right. I think spring onions your vegetable.
I think I've found.
I think you found your vegetable.
I found the one for me.
All the green as well, that acts like a herb. That's lovely. Alright? And then straighten.
Which is the bit that people normally cook with?
Bit thinner, please.
Yeah. Which is the bit that people normally cook with the spring onions? At the top or the bottom?
The white.
The white bit.
Yeah, and the green, it needs less cooking.
Right.
But this, you know, we've now got a really nice, vibrant, colourful, crunchy salad, which will work in beautiful contrast to the chicken that will be marinated up in the soy and the chilli and the mint.
Yeah.
So just roll your knife through, all right?
Roll it through.
It's not a cleaver; it's a knife that you're going to chop. Use the sharpness of it.
Eyes are watering.
Are they?
You haven't put yours down.
I'm afraid I have, yeah. So that I've done a couple while you've been waiting. So,
Do you want me to put
in it
this
goes. Yeah, in it goes. I told you, you found your vegetable. It's all about the spring onion for you. Okay?
There we go.
Alright. So, all of that. Good. Right. Bit of chili oil.
Bit of chili oil.
Yeah, so we've got rapeseed oil there that's infused with chili. You can get chili oils, olive oils, all sorts of stuff. Just let's put a little bit on there. Okay?
Chili by Peter Sidwell. Where do you buy that from?
You can buy that from here if you like. It's a rapeseed oil that's been infused with chilies, so you get a nice little bit of warmth. You know, we don't want much.
About
You're just too gentle, aren't you?
that? Yeah.
Okay, so, and then all I'm going to do is just mix that together. See, look, how colourful and vibrant is that? Yeah? So, a good mix. And that's
See,
done.
if we weren't doing healthy eating, I'd be tempted to lightly fry that lot.
Well, do you know what? Yeah, you could do if you wanted to. And a tiny little bit of, you know, there's no reason why you couldn't do that if you wanted to. You know, you can do it exactly like that. But we're gonna make this raw.
Yeah.
You know, so it's got a really look. You know, you could take some of that and some of the chicken we're making, and put it in a tortilla wrap, and take it to work as a wrap for you at work. Easy. Right. Okay. Vietnamese dressing. If nothing else, you will love this, and you will take this recipe and you'll use it. I know you will. Okay. So soy sauce. Right. There's your limes. I'll give you one because I'll have done two in that time. Okay, so let's just have a bit of let's get rid of that. There's a chilli there for you to chop, and we've got some fresh mint. That's all we need. So, okay, so chilli first. So, take the top off, cut it down the middle, and then cut the seeds out. And just use the back of your knife and just give it a tap. Get rid of the seeds, unless you really like them.
Seeds mean hot, don't they?
They do generally, but really it's about choosing the right chili. You know, the little tiny bird eye ones are really, really hot. You know, and I know you have lots of experience of hot chilies.
Yes.
So,
Mr. Vicky's hot
yes.
chilies.
He's got some fans out there of his products. He does like his chili. He's very good at what he does. Okay, so I'm just going to run my knife through, chop them into little matchsticks, and then chop them into little pieces. Okay? And then straight
that's
in.
exactly what I'm going to do as well.
Okay. So, hang on, stop.
No.
Right, watch. Cut them into little matchsticks, yeah?
Matchsticks. Right.
Okay. So. Put them all back together. Turn them around. And then just use your hands and just grip them together like that, yeah?
Yeah.
And then just run your knife through. Until you get nice fine little pieces. Use the whole of the blade, yeah? Not just one bit. That's it. Okay?
Okay.
So, just pop them straight in. That'll be enough once you put that in there. Okay, so with your limes, just roll them like that. Okay?
Yeah, what's the purpose of that?
Well, if you feel that lime there, it's quite hard, yeah? You're gonna have to squeeze it. Feel that one now, I've rolled it. How much more juice are you gonna get out of it now? Yeah? And then there's no pips in and no seeds in lime, so just squeeze it straight in. And now the job is to balance the acidity and the sharpness of the lime against the saltiness of the soy. And it's about how much lime juice you get out of your limes. So it's about tasting it. Taste, taste, taste. That's what you always do with cooking. Taste all the way along the dish.
You can learn all these tips for yourself. Get yourself on Peter Sidwell's cookery course.
Or become a DJ at CFM and blag it.
Yeah.
Right, squeeze all that lime juice in there. Okay. I'm going to give that a good stir. The amount of lessons you must have had in all your things this past 12 months. What has been the best one, apart from this, obviously? You don't need to say that just because I'm here.
My favourite has been, I think it's one of your favourites, the drizzle, the passion fruit and gin.
The gin and tonic cake.
The gin and tonic cake.
Cockermouth.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
It's a good festival, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So, in with the lime juice. Now, fresh mint. Really, really good. Fresh. Fragrant.
That's incredible.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And come January, you know, when it's dark and miserable and you've done nothing but eat rich food in December, this is the perfect tonic.
Yeah.
It's lovely, light and fragrant, okay? So, in with all that mint. And then I just want you to put a little drizzle of honey in there. Because again, honey's a really good ingredient because it just kind of rounds things off. You know, when you're trying to balance very salty, very sharp, you want something just to kind of round it off, okay? So we'll give that a good mix. And we now need to try it and see if it's salty enough, hot enough, sour enough, okay? Oh, that is...
A bit more salt?
No.
It's delicious.
That is absolutely on it, isn't it? That is good.
I've never tasted anything quite like this.
Isn't it quite different?
It is very different, yeah.
The flavour profile is like nothing else.
Yeah.
It's salty, it's sharp and tangy. You know, there's, if anything, I think maybe a bit more chilli.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that last part of chilli in there?
Yeah, if you want me to.
You are a messy chef, look at you.
Sorry, chef.
Oh, what a mess. Okay. There's some concentration going on there.
I'm a perfectionist, that's why I'm so slow.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I'm meticulous.
Yeah. You are something.
Sarcastic Sidwell, that's what I'm calling for.
Right. I've got a few mint leaves here. I'm just going to...
I'm not a bad cook, am I really?
No, you're not. What you lack in knowledge and ability, you make up for in enthusiasm. Okay, so I've got a few mint leaves. I'm just going to run those through the salad. Okay. Get a cloth.
Would you say slower than the average person on who you get on your cookery school?
Do you know what? We get a real balance of people in the school.
Yeah.
And it's not about, I'm giving you a hard time because I know you and I'm allowed. But the school is very much about coming in, spending the day in a food environment and just getting some skills that allow people to kind of empower them almost to be able to go back with a bit of confidence, technique, and be able to then explore their kitchen cupboards, if you like. And it's, often when I talk to you about recipes, it's not about you must do it with this, this and this. It's about what about pulling that, that and that, and maybe if you haven't got that, you can put that in it, and you could add that to salmon, you could add it to chicken, you could add it to a bit of, this, that or the other. It's never hard and fast rules. It's about just exploring, but you need a few techniques to be able to do that, and that's kind of what we do at the school. It's kind of giving people a bit of confidence, enjoy spending time on something that they're interested in, and it's just been, it's quite a new concept, and it's been really well received here at the centre because obviously I've got the restaurant downstairs and people have seen me on the TV and they've read books, and it's now an opportunity just to take it to the next stage, and I wouldn't mind spending the day there. So we're finding a lot of people at the moment are getting vouchers or have been bought a gift voucher for Christmas, and they're now thinking, right, what course am I going to do and stuff like that. So we're getting lots of people that are coming through from that, really. So
and the highlight of your day will be doing that to his ovens. You'll just get addicted to it like me.
Right. Let's have a look at the chicken.
Yeah.
Let's see where we're at with it. If you bring it out, we'll have a little look at it. It's been in there about 10-15 minutes now, so let's see where we're at.
It smells incredible.
So, just pop it down here.
Yeah.
And let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, you can smell all the ginger and the garlic have kind of got really hot, and they've pushed all the steam up through the chicken.
Yeah.
And because we've cut the chicken breast and scored it, that means the flavour gets into the middle. Okay? So you're drawing a crowd now. It's like living in a goldfish bowl, this place. I get really used to it, but what you find is people, when they come into the school, they're like, oh, that unit, that worktop there and there, run, oh no, I can't go there, so they hide in that corner, or they hide down there. But actually, once they get going, they completely forget it.
You do,
But for the visitor of Reg Ed Centre, it's fascinating to be able to just come and watch and see what's going on. We're filming today, I was filming last week, we're teaching this week, it's just constantly something going on, and that's what I wanted. The whole way that I cook, it's very open, it's very honest, it's very real, and I want people to be able to see what's going on, so that's why we've done it this way. Right, pop that in the oven for another 5 or 6 minutes, and then we'll be ready to go. If you can bring the chicken out, we will cut that up, and we are pretty much ready to serve this dish. Okay?
There we go,
So, yeah. Okay, so let's put that to one side. Okay, so that is our slaw. We've got our dressing here. So what I like to do is, while it's warm, it's like a sponge, and it's going to absorb lots of flavour.
Yeah.
If you let it cool down, it'll kind of the meat will close up and it won't absorb much. But while it's warm, it'll just go with all this amazing dressing. Okay. So take the chicken out. Get rid of the ginger. You don't need that. It's done its job. And then all we're going to do is just slice the chicken. Okay. So you can see it's completely cooked through, yeah?
Yeah.
Normally chicken that you buy from the supermarket, it's not got loads of flavour in it. Unfortunately, in this
It's full of water, especially the cheaper it is.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going to have to put a lot of flavour into this.
Yeah.
You could also do this dish with salmon. Just fresh fillet salmon. You could do this with pork if you wanted to. You could do it with turkey. Obviously, lean chicken breasts, skin off. It's nice and good for you. It's full of protein, but also low in fat.
Why skin off? Because it's
Skin off, well, healthy. All the fat is in the skin.
Yeah.
Okay? And also, it allows you to get the flavour in. Because if you smell that chicken now, it should smell of garlic and ginger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, straight into the bowl. Right. Spoon that straight over the chicken. Not all of it. Just add maybe 6. Just put it straight on because we're going to stir it around.
And the smell is just incredible.
All right. So, all we need to do now is just stir that around. And look how the chicken is absorbing all the flavours, yeah? It's just soaking it up. So, before we do anything else, have a little taste of one of those just on its own. Just grab a piece. See what you think. What do you think?
I've never tasted chicken quite like it. It's very different, but it's just amazing.
Isn't it nice?
It's really nice. It's
Isn't
really
it?
nice. Just great.
Okay. It's fragrant. It's, you know, it's powerful.
Yeah.
It's light. It's, you know, you find yourself wanting more.
Yeah.
So, just take your salad. And again, like you said, if you want this as a stir fry, do it as a stir fry. I just wanted to show you very simply how you could just eat something nice and light and crunchy and fragrant. I mean, that looks beautiful already.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, we drizzle a bit of this on there.
In a minute.
Yeah.
Easy target. Easy. Okay. So we just pop some of that straight onto there.
Some more Peter Sidwell fans looking out of the window now.
Or Andy Gregory. You just don't know, do you?
Definitely Peter Sidwell.
And then just take the dressing and spoon it over again. Yeah? And if you like it,
There's
put
an
more on it.
amazing aftertaste as well with that. I think it must be the sauce. It's just incredible.
It's the umami, which is the saltiness. Yeah, basically, when you're looking at kind of Asian food, it's about it's about the key food groups. It's about hot, sour, sweet, salty, and umami. And what they always strive to do is get all those flavours.
Yeah.
And umami is savoury, is
Yeah.
like Marmite.
Yeah.
That kind of a, you know, I want more.
You sound
And that's
like,
the salt.
You sound like an American saying, "Mummy."
Marmy.
Mummy.
Right, okay, so there. That's
Okay,
it.
it's time to eat now, is it?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, right. Okay, there's a fork there for you.
Here
Okay.
we go, big test.
Alright.
I'm gonna get plenty of the little green and red bits.
Yeah, get the slaw. Get it all in.
Slaw.
Get the whole thing.
So many different flavours hitting all at the same time.
And do you know what?
Incredible.
Mix it all up. Get a little bit of everything. You know, that bit of chili, it's just like, oh, you know. And if you're trying to, you know, you're trying to do your £10, you're trying to do your pound for pound, and you sat here eating this, it really doesn't seem like such a hard task, does it?
Not at all.
You know, when food tastes like this is not a task. This is not a big ask. This is easy. It's not even hard to make.
So, how much again would we say to feed a family of 4
Well,
with this?
how much money-wise, or
Yeah. It can't be much more than a £5 for that
I
one.
wouldn't have thought. Well, I mean, by the time if you allow a chicken breast each, it's certainly not going to cost much more than £7 or £8. I wouldn't have thought. And there's smarter ways of doing it as well. You know, the way you might take a whole roast chicken and do it with a whole roast chicken. If you've got a family of 4,
Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to do just chicken breast. Roast your chicken, bring it out, let it rest for 10 minutes while you make everything else. Take the meat off the bones, into your dressing, and then straight out. Done. You know, it doesn't have to be done that way. I have never known you so quiet. It's like, if I knew that this was the way to keep him quiet, I'd feed him more.
Get yourself onto the cookery school course. You've got to learn how to cook these properly. That's delicious.
Good.
You can find out how to make this recipe and more. Book yourself onto a cookery course at the Simply Good Cookery School. It's Peter Sidwell's Cookery School here in Penrith at Regad.